Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for those of you who are meditating live with me, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Today, we have Archangel Raziel that we'll be meditating with. Raziel supports us with our clairvoyance and claircognizance. Clairvoyance, he works with the side of things about dreams and can come in and present symbolism or take us through a dream of symbols or experiences in the dream that we can seek to unfold so that we can process through life. We can process, the struggles that we're going through, find the answers to things that we're wanting. It's kind of like a solution giver. And Raziel works with those who have dreams like in a prophetic way. So some of you may have had experiences even with having dreams and then things happening or coming true later. So Raziel's your guy. He's very masculine with his energy, like a great grandfather kind of figure. He reminds me a little bit of Dumbledore. If any of you have seen the Harry Potter series, he's got this energy that is unintrusive. He stands back. He only steps in to support when someone's ready for those next stages. So he works with awakening and people who are ready to be awakened, and not from that standpoint that we hear a lot of now of being woke kinds of things. It's actually from that inner light, the inner awakening, the connecting to your inner being. And so we can often get caught up into the dramas and even traumas of life, and that disconnects us from our inner being. And we stop making choices from that higher vantage point, moving our life forward, and we begin making choices from fear-based thinking. So when we're engaged in a lot of trauma and drama, and over time, we can become very centralized on fear or over vibrating with the connection, needing to be safe or keep ourselves safe. We often will find ourselves in those situations, staying in either relationships or living in places because at least we know what we've got. And people will say, at least I know what I've got. At least I know what's going on here. And we adapt ourselves to the drama in our lives. Archangel Raziel helps us pull away from that, but we have to want it. It's that asking for it with Raziel that we need to do, that I need to change. I need to shift. I need the support. I want and desire the support. And then when you just sit back and watch the opportunities that show up in your life with Archangel Raziel, and the opportunities will show up, and then it's your choice to take it on, right? To change situations or move on. And we'll often ask, and Raziel stands back, right? So we've asked, Raziel stands back and presents things, and then we're given those little clues, the very subtle clues, the whisperings. This isn't working. This doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good to me anymore. And Raziel will call in other archangels when he's like, she's asked and she's not listening. So I need somebody else to get in here to whoop her upside the head. Or that's when, you can uncover and discover things in a larger way. So our Archangel Raziel is that whisper, that gentleness with strength. It's caring, it's loving, it's I've presented it to you and you choose not to listen until you're walloped. And so it's that softness. And when we get accustomed to Archangel Raziel, we'll really listen to the little whispers, and we take action much faster, and life seems to flow much easier with a lot less drama and trauma kinds of things. And the clairvoyance that can show up even for people that don't feel like they really see things much or that they get visions. They'll have things show up in their life as signs and symbols. It sometimes can even be songs that he'll present to someone. Archangel Raziel also is often the archangel that will show up with your soul contract and unfurl that in a way to help you understand the lessons that you're learning, especially if you show up in a repeating pattern. relationship issues that tend to be the same with a different person. And so those life lessons that are in our soul contract, Archangel Raziel really supports with. Archangel Raziel often shows up as a prismatic, kind of sparkly, opalescent energy for people that can see him. He's often hard to detect to be in the room, like we'll second guess it or we'll talk ourselves out of it, but he resonates very much with clear quartz. And so I have a very special clear quartz that I have here from a dear friend of mine who went to Egypt and got this charged and everything for me. And so it's just super near and dear to my heart. And when I need to work with Raziel on big life changes, I also keep the clear quartz near me. And so here's another gorgeous example of a clear quartz, but any size of clear quartz, even having one of those little clear quartz that is like a worry stone, can be great when you're in those prayerful moments or that prayerful sense of meditation to change life, because Raziel works great with the transitions that we need to make, because we're going to take the actions on them, and it's hard, isn't it? I know everybody that's listening this can resonate with whether it's a health issue that you're transitioning from or a major life change, whether it's a relationship status change or an issue here with family and friends and the relationships that can come and go and being stuck, fitness kinds of goals and things that isn't necessarily relate to our negative healthfulness. So, and we are doing this meditation live also, so I'm just going to have everybody double check that they are on mute, as we are getting some sounds in the room from some. So, okay, we're going to get going with our meditation, but of course we'll take a mindful moment and with our invocation and prayer. But let me just remind you to be kind to yourself. I want to remind you that it's okay to have thoughts in meditation and to let go of having any expectation in this moment. Meditation always works, always. But you might not feel every time that you went to that deep space. You always go deeper than you think you do. But we can have an expectation of perhaps blissing out. And some people do bliss out. Awesome. But some people don't. Some emotions can bubble up. So let them. That's excellent, whether you like the emotion or not. But I want you, no matter what thoughts or emotions bubble up, to recognize it and don't add to the story of whatever that emotion is, and come right back. Just come right back to whatever's going on with my voice or wherever in the moment, because there's no better place for you to be than right here, right now. And don't try too hard, right? Don't bear down and try too hard with meditation. Let things flow in and out and come and go as necessary. And comfort is key. So I want you to get comfortable. And I want you to take a moment to adjust your sitting position, however you may need or want that to be. And as you're getting comfortable, I want you to just notice any sounds that are happening around you, whether they're in your room or outside your room, because sound is not a barrier to meditation. Just welcome any of the sounds. It's okay. Let them be what they are. You can notice your breath now at any comfortable pace for you, and you can either close your eyes or cap your eyes. If you're capping your eyes, you just keep them gazed gently down into your lap. And you just have whatever feels comfortable for you with your breath and with your intention. Go ahead and set an intention for this meditation without having to hold an expectation. And your intention can be to further connect to your inner being. Your intention can be to expand on your clairvoyance or your claircognizance. Perhaps the psychic energy that you feel or sense around you to help you navigate with good decision making. Or perhaps an intention around your soul contracts or life lessons so that you see clearly the directions to take in life. And as you sit there for a moment, just mindfully getting comfortable and allowing for your chair to meet you where you're at and to hold the full weight of your body, gently cradling you in comfort. I'll just gently remind everybody to check that they're muted, so we can hear some dogs barking, which we love. There's no barrier to any sound. We can do this with sound going on too. Dear Archangel Raziel, please support my awakening as I seek the truth for living my best life. I ask for your support on further opening my psychic abilities. Help me to trust my clairvoyance and deepen my claircognizance.
Sorry, on the night.
Just going to check here before we go further because I think we still have people who are not muted. So check your phone or your computer, and we will come right back to Archangel Raziel. No problem, guys. It's perfectly okay. If we're live here, and that's the beauty of it. I love it. I ask that you, Archangel Raziel, reveal to me my soul's contracts so that my journey is filled with purpose. I accept your divine guidance as I humbly serve the greater good for others and myself. Thank you. As we move into the quiet moments of our soul, notice your heart beating. It's okay to put your hands at your heart or to leave them gently in your lap. With your heart beating, Archangel Raziel steps forward and joins in the spaces in your heart that connect you back to your soul, the authentic you, the you that carries wisdoms of lifetimes, the you that is very present right here, right now. As Archangel Raziel merges with your energy, he asks that you take a moment to just be one with your heart and your breath. I'll keep track of the time. Archangel Raziel would now like for you to make a wish, state a desire. If you are unsure of any wishes and desires, it's okay to just pose the question, what is my heart's true desire? Holding that thought without telling a story, holding your wish without needing to explain it. Allow the feeling that comes up. You can choose a word to hold as a mantra with the feeling that comes from that desire or wish. Words such as joy, peace, happiness, any word that resonates with your true desire. As you feel into your heart's desires and wishes, there's no need to figure out the where or the when. Let the universe do the work. I'll keep track of the time while you focus on your word that matches your desire. Bring your focus back to the word whenever you lose your train of thought or move into a story. Just the word gives you the power. Archangel Raziel knows that you are ready to further expand and move deeper into your awakening. He will work with your vibration through the power of words. Focus on each word, just the sound in the word without giving it a story. Love, love, joy, joy, compassion, compassion, triumph, triumph, excitement, excitement, happiness, happiness, peace, peace, Archangel Raziel now wants to work with the crown of your head. He will be placing his hands just above your head. You might notice sensations or feelings at the crown of your head. Just allow it to be without adding any story to any sensations or feelings that you have. Allow the energy to flow right through you, down through the column in your spine, all the way into the center of the earth. I'll keep track of the time. You can focus on your breath or on your heart. Bring your attention now to the top of your head. Sense, see, or feel your crown opening, allowing for the energy to connect you to the universe, flowing the feeling upward and out into the universe, connecting you to God's source energy, linking in and providing energy resources for your heart's desires. Allow this energy to flow down into your heart space. Noticing the bright, bright white light at the heart center. Bringing all the divine energy back into your heart and connecting you to your inner being. You can begin to bring a little more awareness back into your physical body, perhaps moving your feet a little, wiggling the toes. You can bring your hands, if you'd like, to your heart center. And take a moment to be grateful for the experience here, no matter what happened, and to yourself for being present. You can give a thanks to Archangel Raziel as well for his support on this journey in living your best life and having as many awakened moments as you'd like. You can deepen your breath now. Please take your time before opening your eyes, perhaps rubbing your hands together, keeping the gaze downward. You can gently flutter your eyes open only when ready. I want to thank everyone for being here today, and I hope that you'll leave a comment for me on the YouTube channel there, down below in the comment section, of any experience that, if at all, that you had. I really appreciate when people leave comments, and you can join us live. We have discussions before we start meditating and after. You can go to my Facebook page, Leanne Thomas Medium, and find the link. It's there once a week. All right, take good care and namaste.